In the world of professional wrestling, mentorship plays a far greater role than what fans see inside the squared circle. Behind the lights, the pyro, and the drama, there exists a complex system of learning, guidance, and evolution, especially for those trying to make their place in the industry. Over the past few years, Cody Rhodes has become one of the most influential names in modern wrestling. From his early career as a WWE rookie to becoming an industry-shifting star who helped elevate AEW and ultimately returned to WWE as one of its most prominent faces, Cody's journey has been nothing short of remarkable. Recently, during an interview that gained significant attention within the wrestling community, Cody Rhodes revealed an important piece of advice he received during his formative years, one that came from none other than Randy Orton. The two men share a long and iconic history, most notably as part of the popular WWE faction Legacy, alongside Ted DiBiase Jr. But their bond extends far beyond the group's on-screen role. According to Cody, Orton played a much deeper part in shaping him not just as a performer, but as a professional. Cody Rhodes entered WWE's developmental system at a very young age, following in the footsteps of his legendary father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. While having a famous last name can open doors, it also brings enormous pressure and expectations. Cody has openly spoken about the weight he carried early in his career, struggling to balance his own identity with the legacy his father and brother, Dustin Rhodes, had built. During this period, Randy Orton was already well established as one of WWE's biggest stars. A third-generation talent himself, Orton understood the unique challenges Cody faced more than most. Both had grown up around wrestling royalty. Both were judged more harshly because of it. And both had to find their own voice in an industry that often compared them to their families. This shared background made Orton's advice especially meaningful to Cody. Cody revealed that one of the most impactful lessons Randy Orton gave him early in developmental was to stop worrying about filling anyone's shoes, including his father's. According to Cody, Orton told him, "Don't try to be Dusty Rhodes. Don't try to be me. Don't try to be anyone except Cody Rhodes." This simple yet profound message stayed with Cody throughout his career. Orton understood firsthand how difficult it could be to step out of the shadow of a legendary family member. As the son of Cowboy Bob Orton, Randy had dealt with similar pressures after rising through the ranks. At the time, Cody was still searching for a character, a style, and an in-ring identity that felt authentic. Many developmental talents wrestle with this process, but for Cody, the struggle was intensified by his lineage. Orton's words helped him shift his mindset, allowing him to approach his craft with new clarity. Beyond offering advice, Orton's influence extended to the daily environment in WWE Developmental. Cody discussed how Orton was always willing to watch matches, review segments, and give honest feedback, something that not all top stars took the time to do. Cody explained that Orton encouraged him to slow down, trust his instincts, and focus on emotion rather than trying to force a style that didn't feel natural. One of the recurring themes in Orton's guidance was the idea of longevity. He emphasized that a successful career is not built on moments of flashiness alone, but on consistency, timing, and authenticity. Cody admitted that this perspective helped him find balance in his early years, eventually allowing him to transition into more complex characters. Looking at Cody Rhodes today, his confidence, his storytelling ability, his command of a live audience, the influence of Orton's early advice becomes clear. Cody repeatedly reinvented himself throughout his career, developing characters such as the dashing Cody Rhodes persona, which showed his willingness to fully commit to a character. The disfigured masked version, where he demonstrated storytelling depth and emotional range. Stardust, a role that required creativity and dedication despite fan criticisms. His post-WWE independent era, where he took control of his identity and rebuilt himself outside the system. His AEW leadership, where he became one of the main architects of a major wrestling promotion. His current run in WWE, where he stands among the company's top stars and major event headliners. Each phase reflects a performer who learned to believe in his own vision rather than trying to follow someone else's blueprint, echoing Orton's early mentoring. The pairing of Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Ted DiBiase Jr. in Legacy was one of WWE's most creative decisions in the late 2000s. The group highlighted the idea of wrestling heritage and the challenges that came with it. However, fans often underestimate how much real bonding and learning occurred behind the curtain. Cody revealed that Orton led by example, showing how to maintain professionalism, how to handle pressure, and how to adapt to WWE's ever-changing environment. These experiences became foundational blocks in Cody's rise to worldwide stardom. Even after years apart, Cody continues to express strong admiration for Randy Orton. Since Cody's return to WWE, the two have crossed paths behind the scenes, with their relationship remaining positive and respectful. Cody often refers to Orton as one of the smartest minds in wrestling, someone whose natural instincts and timing are unmatched. Their mutual respect has sparked ongoing fan speculation about a potential major storyline between the two in the future. With both men now positioned as veteran stars, many fans believe there is still a compelling chapter left to write. Cody's revelation about Orton's advice resonates deeply because it reflects a universal truth in professional wrestling: every great performer must discover their identity. Trying to imitate a legend or follow someone else's path often leads to stagnation or frustration. Cody's journey exemplifies what can happen when a wrestler embraces authenticity. That one message, "Be yourself," became a cornerstone of Cody's philosophy. It inspired him to take risks, leave WWE when necessary, bet on himself, and return on his own terms. Today, fans and analysts often credit Cody Rhodes with helping change the landscape of wrestling through his work in AEW and WWE. Interestingly, the confidence that enabled him to take those big steps can be traced back to the advice given to him when he was still a young talent in developmental. Randy Orton's mentorship didn't just shape Cody Rhodes, it indirectly shaped an entire era of wrestling. Cody's decisions, innovations, and fearless approach to storytelling have inspired countless performers worldwide. Cody Rhodes' revelation about Randy Orton's advice serves as a reminder of how important genuine mentorship can be in the unpredictable and competitive world of professional wrestling. From their early days in WWE Developmental to their iconic run in Legacy, and finally to their current status as celebrated veterans, the bond between Cody and Orton has stood the test of time. The advice may have been simple, but its impact was life-changing. By encouraging Cody to embrace authenticity, Orton helped unlock the potential of a performer who would go on to become one of the defining figures of modern wrestling. As fans look forward to the future, the possibility of Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton sharing the ring once again, this time as fully evolved icons, feels not only exciting but poetic. Their story, rooted in mentorship, growth, and mutual respect, continues to shape the wrestling world in ways no one could have predicted years ago in WWE Developmental.